Balake. Where is Balake at?
My name's Blake.
Do you want to go to war, Balake? I'm for real. Ron.
Ron is back, everyone. Welcome back to more Growing Up in Scientology, where every day is a good day not to be in a cult. Guys, they found Shelly Miscavige. I don't know if this is good news. I don't know if this is bad news. It's good news that we finally know where she is. It's bad news that they found her in heaven. What the hell? What the hell am I even talking about? Guys, let me show you what I'm talking about. What we have here is a YouTube channel called Channeling Eric, where they do interviews with spirit interpreter mediums. Now, you might be going, did they do an interview with Shelly Miscavige? No, they had a spirit interpreter do an interview with Kirstie Alley, who claims that now she's in heaven. She has met and spoken with Ron Hubbard and Shelly Miscavige, and that Shelly is in heaven with Ron Hubbard and Kirstie Alley. You guys have got to get a load of this. So I'm going to start by showing you the clip regarding Shelly Miscavige, but there's other absolute golden nuggets in this interview regarding Scientology itself. What do you think about Scientology now that you're on the other side? Have you seen Ron Hubbard yet? Has he changed his views at all? Do you regret the harassment of former Scientologists? Do you regret Scientology's disconnection policy? What do you wish you knew about Scientology when you were still alive? I mean, this is pure gold. Okay, so let's go full screen on this bad boy. I've already got it queued up to the Shelly Miscavige part. And I'm going to be looking in the chat, you guys. Let me know once I hit play on this if the audio on this is good. All right, let's rock and roll.
Shelly Miscavige, Miscavige, David Miscavige. Apparently, Shelly Miscavige is a member of the Church of Scientology, married to Scientology leader David with the same name. I don't want to pronounce it because it's so hard. And a notable missing person, last seen in public August 2007. Is she there with you? She would be 62 years old right now.
Yeah, she's on the other side. Yeah, she's there. She's there. Yeah.
What happened? Do you know? Okay, or Eric can find out if you don't know.
Okay, yeah, she does, and Eric, yeah, she's talking about. I guess there was some kind of conspiracy about this, and part of it's true.
Guys, this YouTube channel has 85,000 subscribers. This is not just some tiny little channel that nobody watches. People believe this stuff.
Saying so, all I'm getting is that she was she was taken care of by the Scientology Church.
Oh my God. Okay, why? What did she do that they didn't like?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now this isn't the church. Okay, so Kirstie's trying to make this clear. This isn't the whole church. They don't do this.
Yeah.
It was the person involved that she was married to.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, and it feels like she's saying like she was going to leave. She didn't want to be a part of it anymore.
I got you.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And this was more of an individual thing that happened.
Okay. Well, we probably don't need to, but she meant to her end be a foul play.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Do you regret the harassment?
Okay. I don't know how people believe this shit. So okay. So according to Kirstie Alley, it is Miscavige personally who had Shelly taken care of. And it was very important to Kirstie that people understand this isn't a Scientology thing. It's not Scientology who does this to people. It was just David Miscavige who personally and privately took care of the situation, if you know what I'm saying. I've watched this whole thing. I'm not going to make you guys watch this whole thing. This entire interview is 30 minutes long, but I have timestamps for some other really awesome nuggets. So we're going to go to 1223. The question is, was Scientology more of a positive thing for you or a negative? So hold on, 1223. I'll cue it up here. Well, let's just do this. All right, here we go.
Did it? Yeah.
Now, did Scientology bring more positive things into your life or more negative things into your life? I forgot
She's
you
saying,
were a Scientologist. Yeah.
she's saying positive. She thinks it's positive. And even though she's like on the other side and knows that some things were man created in the religion, like a lot of other religions. Sorry, I thought I had my phone off. Keeps going off.
No, that's cool.
Let me
Oops.
turn it off. Okay. Okay, so she's laughing at me.
Oh my God. Oh my
She had
God.
a really bad problem with Twitter. She said she was addicted to Twitter.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, so the Scientology, she says, taught her a lot of stuff about inner growth, and who she was in the whole scheme of things. And of course, there were some things that were taught that, you know, she knows now that weren't part of it, but it was just like any other religion. It's created by, you know, humans here, and they do their best to interpret what, you know, what you need to know, and what they believe.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, from what I hear, Scientology has a lot of interesting philosophies, and you know, about reincarnation, all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But the negative aspect is just the relentless trying to suck money out of you. This relentless marketing. We get Scientology mail from somebody who must put a deposit on this house 30 years ago.
Even in the afterlife, Scientology won't stop sending you shit.
And they keep sending it.
To somebody else, not your guys' name, but
no, somebody must have put money down and just decided to walk away from the house because we bought it new ish.
Yeah, she says there was a lot of that going on, as is with some other religions, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The next question, well, I should just let it play, but the next question is, what do you think about Scientology now that you're on the other side?
What is your view about Scientology, other than what you've already said, now that you are on the other side?
That she's saying that, okay, so like she said a minute ago, that there are things that they, you know, believed in that.
Actually, look at this great comment here. You don't go to heaven without believing in Jesus Christ. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, exactly. So what is even, they can't say L. Ron Hubbard is in heaven. That just because Kirsty's in heaven, that all of her friends are there, LRH and Shelly. Like, I wonder, obviously no one's asking them these questions on there. Like, how could L. Ron Hubbard be there if he thought he was the Antichrist? It's just stupid.
Isn't, you know, so that she knows now, you know, like, I don't know anything about this religion, so let me see what I can get here.
Oh my God, she's like asking her the
she's
spirit
saying that
question.
she actually believed in a God, and this wasn't through Scientology so much, but she still in her heart knew that there was a God of that we're all connected to. She's saying there was an energy that we were all connected to. They teach a little bit of that, but
oh, hold on. Did I misspeak? That's not true. Non-Christians believe in heaven. Did I say heaven? Did I misspeak a moment ago? I meant you don't get to heaven if you don't believe in. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. What I meant is, like, if you're a Christian, you believe that you have to believe in Jesus Christ to get to heaven, right? Like, if you're a Christian, that's what you believe. And I believe that is what these women are saying. Am I wrong? Anyway, I might be mistaken. All right, hold on. Keep going.
more so like a science way, like hence Scientology, you know, the name. But she's saying it was more universal. It was more universal, you know, like had to do with the universe, instead of like the spiritual side of things, you know, which is way bigger. She says it's a lot bigger than you know what they taught.
Okay, and this is one of the best parts. The next question is, have you seen L. Ron Hubbard yet up there in heaven? And have his views changed at all?
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to see L. Ron Hubbard yet? And have yours or his views been changed at all?
Both. She says yes to that, and
oh my God,
both of their views have been changed. There's a lot more to life than even you can even know, she's saying, like, when you're here, you know, living it, there's just so much more beyond our understanding. And it's a lot bigger than just us, because there's other universes, there's other galaxies with people, and she's just talking about how big the whole picture is.
Yeah.
And she's talking about how it was so like shrunk down in a way with her religion, shrunk down and just focused on this world, even though there were other worlds. I think I'm getting that right. Yeah. So, and how different it is.
Okay, good. And then the next part is the Shelly Miscavige part, which we've already listened to. So we're going to skip that. And this is interesting because I wonder where the host here is getting her questions from. It seems like she solicited them from her audience base, or her, you know, her commenters. The next question is, do you regret the harassment of former Scientologists? I mean, even in the afterlife, these guys are holding Kirsty's feet to the fire. Let's see what Kirsty has to say.
Okay, do you regret the harassment of former Scientologists like Lee Remini, who no longer believe in that religion? Do you regret the harassment? Was she harassed for one thing? I know there was some documentary that she was a part of that.
They were friends. She said they were friends. And then after she left the church, she's saying
she's probably looking at like Chat GPT or something.
that she couldn't, of course, associate with her. She's saying that she actually felt bad for her. She felt bad for her. And some of the things that they did to her life because of what she was doing. But she goes, this is what she's saying. She says she pretty much kept to herself with that kind of thing. She's trying to get too involved.
In the politics.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
See, but honestly, even there, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Like Leah Remini, I'm sorry, Kirstie Alley was very active in bashing Leah Remini online, on Twitter, you know, really insulting her, you know, talking about, you know, fair gaming Leah Remini. I mean, look, color me shocked that the psychic medium doesn't know what she's talking about, but I just wanted to point it out.
That's what she's saying, because it's just not her. She's saying it's not my style, you know?
Yeah.
She wanted to, she just loved to be happy, and I want to live a happy life. And, you know, I don't want to get like, I have enough problems.
The drama,
yeah,
really.
she's had enough problems of my own not to get into somebody else's, but she did feel bad for her, she's saying.
Okay, now they're going to really hardball Kirstie Alley, you know, in this interview straight from heaven. The next question is about Scientology's disconnection policy. I mean, this is a tougher interview with Spirit Kirstie Alley than anyone's ever given to David Miscavige.
Oh. So what do you feel about the policy requiring church members to disconnect from family and friends with different beliefs? That's terrible. I guess you don't like it. You didn't like it, right?
Yeah, she says it's hard, but she's saying that it's not as strict as they make it seem. Like some people that talk about this, she's saying it's not as strict as it's more. They're making it more extreme than it is. She's saying
Spirit Kirstie Alley lies about Scientology's policies just as much as Scientology does.
Okay. Sometimes I'm going to look at my phone to read something that comes up in another question, so just ignore that. I'm not trying to read it. Do you want your children to continue practicing that religion?
Yikes.
If they choose to.
Yeah, if they want to.
Saying, yeah, if it's their choice.
Okay.
She said she never encouraged it. She never pushed it.
Oh my God.
On them.
Okay.
Yeah. And they made their own choices to those kind of things, you know. Like she was very open mom, like open-minded, she's saying.
Yeah, be you and own it, kids.
Okay, good. The last question we're going to do here, there's just a minute left here, is what do you wish you knew about Scientology when you were still alive?
One truth about Scientology you wish you knew about when you were still alive on Earth. And then we'll go on past this subject, I promise.
She's just saying that some of the things that they taught, the strictness of it, you know, if she would have known some of the things like where it originated from, if she would have known the truth really about that, and I don't know what that is. She's just, She's just saying where it originated from. She's not telling me how.
Okay.
If she would have known that, she probably wouldn't have been so behind them, I guess, so much
Oh,
like
okay.
back up. But she again is saying that she really did like the personal choices they teach you, the personal growth that you get with this
Okay.
church. Yeah, she enjoyed that. She liked that.
Okay.
It was something.
Okay, good. That's pretty much the end of this thing. Again, guys, I'm just going to show you this isn't some tiny little channel that, 86,000 subscribers. The host of this channel, her name is Elisa Metis. I've got no idea. I'm getting the impression from something she said in this video that does she have a deceased son named Eric who she channels? I don't know, guys. You might have to jump into the comments section. Let me know who this person is. And the spirit interpreter medium, Ginger Bailey. I mean, my goodness. Oh my God, this is Elisa Metis, MD. Welcome to my channel. Please note that I do not make a profit on anything channeling Eric. Proceeds from all of the CE events go to those who host it. Okay. Oh, my son, Eric Metis, took his own life. He began to visit friends, family, and readers of my blog. Eventually, he began to share what he learned from the other side. This channel will include either videos or audio-only recordings of his insight and wisdom. Guys, I think David Miscavige might want to take a cue from this woman. He could start channeling L. Ron Hubbard. In fact, somebody needs to immediately create a YouTube channel called Channeling L. Ron Hubbard and start telling us what L. Ron Hubbard wants to be on OT 9 and 10 so that these poor Scientologists can finally finish going up the bridge. I mean, this is absolutely wild. Absolutely incredible. This video has about 10,000 views so far. Anyway, I got so many messages about this video yesterday. And I just, I really wanted to focus on the Shelly Miscavige part. But once I saw that she started answering questions about all this other stuff, I was like, okay, we got to talk about that as well. Okay, let me look at the super chats real quick and then we'll wrap it up. Dave Owens, okay, where did you live OT 9 and 10, L. Ron? Yes, indeed, exactly. I mean, if you're going to have a telepathic line directly into L. Ron Hubbard, don't go through Kirstie Alley. Go to L. Ron Hubbard directly. In fact, someone needs to send a bunch of messages to the channeling Eric host. What is her name again? Elisa. And encourage her to invite this medium back on. Forget Kirstie Alley. Them's small potatoes. Let's talk to the old man himself, Mr. L. Ron Hubbard. Let's get to the bottom of it. Let's find out what really happened up there with Pat and Annie Broker. Did he really want David Miscavige to take over? What's the deal with OT 9 and 10? Who stole them? Did Pat Broker, destroy OT 9 and 10 to suppress all the Scientologists in the world? I mean, the possibilities here are endless. We want the truth. We want the truth from Spirit L. Ron. Okay, Lena 1, I'm literally effing crying. Would this be heaven or hell? I got questions. Yes, indeed. I got questions as well. Chava, Eric is this lady's dead son. She has a definite problem letting him go and has gone a little loony in the process. People watch her to see what weird stuff she will say next. Really incredible. So the other side is target 2. Love you, AA Ron. Yeah, I mean, if I were a Scientologist and I watched this video and I found out that Kirstie was in heaven and L. Ron was up there chilling as well, I would be furious. All this time, we thought L. Ron was on target 2, getting Scientology kickstarted on some other planet in some other solar system. All this time, he's just been chilling up in heaven. He couldn't have sent us a message, like totally disrespectful. Stacy says, I just Googled this crap. Wait, she just Googled this crap and filled in the blanks for shock value and attention. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Rexican Messler, good to see you, WM. Seriously, I'm late, but who the hell are these people? Yeah, I mean, we've just learned who these people are. It's a little troubling. Sheldon's cat mom. The psychic thing is such baloney. Love you, AA Ron. It is truly amazing to me how much traction this kind of stuff gets in popular culture over the decades, but especially, I mean, I have people close to me who have almost begged me to go on one of these shows or invite one of these hosts to do a channeling session for my deceased identical twin brother, Colin. There are people close to me who have strongly encouraged me to do such a thing because I would very much like to hear what he has to say. This is crazy town. Okay, the end is near. Beware. So this online cult has more members than the Church of Scientology. Yeah. How crazy is that? This YouTube channel has more subscribers than there are Scientologists in the entire Galactic Confederation, you guys. Red tar for me. WTF, as a crazy Catholic, I'm still giggling. Love you, Aaron. Yeah. I mean, you know, on my channel, I actually make a pretty conscious effort not to try and step on toes of other religious or spiritual beliefs. But I'm going to make an exception for this one. Okay, let's see. Scott Blanche, Aaron, you mentioned using niacin in the Purif. Did you ever gain a middle stump or a kickstand during it? I think I know what you're referring to, but no, I don't believe that is one of the effects of taking niacin. Niacin makes you hot and it makes your skin red and it makes you tingly and it gives you sort of a burning sensation. But only above the waist, Scott, only above the waist, at least in my experience. If other people have a different experience, maybe that explains why so many Scientologists take so much niacin, but no, that was not my experience. Pat Shore says, well, I just spoke to Christy in hell and they say Heaven Christy lies. Oh my God, I love it. John Sostovsky, can we get Chat GPT Afterlife Edition? Oh my goodness, that is a brilliant idea. Jane, let me try here. Janine Grider. I'm channeling Elron and he says he will not release 9 and 10 until Davy confesses his crimes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Mary, I came in the middle of this live chat and I thought it was a live interview. I was like, WTF. LaRourke, Aaron, do you think Shelly is being medicated? I don't. I think Shelly Miscavige is has been a dedicated Scientologist and Sea Org member since she was like 12, 13, 14 years old. She worked for L. Ron Hubbard, you know, directly. The closest thing she ever had to a father figure really was L. Ron Hubbard. I think Shelly Miscavige is having her freedom limited for sure. I think it would be difficult for Shelly Miscavige to escape if she wanted to, for sure. But I also do believe that Shelly Miscavige wants to continue being a Sea Org member. I think it's actually kind of insulting to assume that she doesn't, to be perfectly honest. Insulting to her, that is. Okay, so Tassie Devil, maybe Leah could get a reading from Tyler Henry. Well, I don't know who Tyler Henry is, but I'm assuming he's a similar ilk of what we just watched. Well, that's all I got on this, guys. Thank God they found her. I mean, that is the headline. Thank God they found her. She's in heaven. She's doing fine up there. She's living her best life. Unfortunately, you know, Dave had to take care of the situation. I hope he gets held accountable by the authorities, but at least she's in heaven. We can rest our heads easy knowing that it's all been taken care of. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thanks to everyone who watches until the very end, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right